Okay, for the next video, all you need is your nose cone, um, this little piece that attaches to the bottom of the nose cone. And what's that called? Let's see. Nose cone insert and the nose cone. That's the official name for these parts. And then you're going to need a little bit of sandpaper, just a just a little bit. And then you're going to need the super glue that I gave you. Please don't use the white glue. The white glue does not bond well to this sort of plastic. Use the super glue, or if you have model cement, if you happen to have some of that around your house. Now, be careful with the super glue. It's a little bit more tricky and dangerous. I'm just saying you don't want to get this stuff in your eye. It's not hard to avoid, but so here's the trick to this. It comes with the metal sealed over this. So what you have to do, you see this at the end of this? There's a little poker at the end of the glue cap. Again, don't squeeze it when you do this. Gentle grip. Don't squeeze the tube because it'll come shooting out, but you're just going to poke that until it breaks. See, I broke it. It doesn't take much. There's a hole in there. Now I can screw this on without, again, don't squeeze it. It'll come out everywhere, get everywhere on you. I'm going to grab the cap and just take this lid off. Now I'm ready to dispense some super glue. Now, again, I would recommend a little bit of paper towel. If you have some laying around, I'm going to use a piece of napkin. So a little bit of paper towel. I forgot to put that in the instructions. So I got that ready. I'm going to put the lid back on there for now. And what I'm going to do is, this is kind of smooth. So you see this little lip, just the little lip there that I have the sandpaper, not the edge, but just that little lip. I'm just going to sand that with some of this and just rough up that plastic. Just rough it up a bit. And what that's going to do, it's going to tear up that plastic just a little bit and make little grooves. And those little tiny grooves, maybe too small for us to see even. But what those grooves do is they allow the glue to grab hold of the plastic. Okay, so I've got that done. Now where am I going to do this? Where is this going to go? Well, if we look, let me focus this. If we look, that edge we sanded is going to glue inside of this tube. So how it slides in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to side just the inside, just barely. If I want to, I can just tear off a little piece of sandpaper like this and just up and down, back and forth around the inside. So I'm turning it, I'm twisting the sandpaper against this to rough up the edge of that just a little bit. So then the glue is going to grab both of those really well, and it's actually going to glue them on there. Sorry, you couldn't see that, guys. Just sanding the inside, and we only have to sand just a little bit because this doesn't go that deep. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is now we're just a little bit, just real gentle pressure. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the inside of this. Okay, we'll put it on the inside of here. Whoa, careful. We're going to get that on this. That's a lot. That's okay. If it's inside there, it's fine. I'll just put a little bit of glue, this clear super glue. It's kind of hard to see, but it's definitely in there, and I have it all the way around. Okay, now look, this is really important. Before you put your glue away, we're done with this. You're going to clean off the nozzle completely. Oh, I got it to my fingers. Dang it. Kind of stuck a bit. It's okay, though. It's not the end of the world. And then you're going to, without squeezing it so none comes out, you're going to twist this cap back on. And then you can use this for other stuff down the road. And be careful with that you don't squeeze it too much. All right, cool. It's ready to go. The glue is waiting. And before too long, can't wait too long, I'm going to put that in. Just kind of twist it around in there and just leave it alone. Put it on something in case some of that glue's right, and I'm just going to wipe off any of that glue that gushed out of the side. And then I'm going to leave it here to dry so that if there was some that leaked out, it would go onto there. Make sure it doesn't touch or anything. It's all dried up. And I'm going to leave that to dry. So we are done assembling our nose cone. Now in the next one, what we're going to do, I'm going to take it a different direction. We're going to learn how to make a 3D printed nose cone that would pretty much work with any of the projects that you want to do. So for example, you can make all kinds of them. So I didn't word that very well, sorry. So you can make nose cones that aren't just this shape, but they can be any shape that you really want. So see here, you can see I've made 8 of them at once. I have these ones over here that are just different sizes of nose cones, different shapes of nose cones. So here's one that's a cone, but it's shorter. Here's a longer one that's smoothed out, and it's an ellipsoid, you know. Here's a parabolic or parabola-shaped nose cone. And then over here we put cockpits, so it looks like they have a pilot. You could paint those a different color. So that's what we're going to do in the next video, and I'm really excited. And then what you can do, if you like the 3D printed one that you make, I'll hand it back to you and you can use that one. Let's say you like the one that comes with it, well, that's fine. You can use the one that comes with the kit. That's cool too. So I'll see you in the next video.